Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing today? Thank you for joining me today on another live stream here at Oyoyo's World, Oyoyo Ndaki's Kitchen, and Oyoyo's World on Facebook. How has your day been? As usual, I'm going to be asking you, how are you doing? If someone has not asked you today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. This is another beautiful day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Once again, everybody, welcome to my live stream. My weather today is 27 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's reasonable. And I hope your day has been nothing but good, and I hope the day has been kind to you. So, guys, come on in. Let's discuss these interesting topics. Today, Saturday, the 4th of March. Thank you guys for joining me. Welcome once again to Oyoyo's World. Welcome to Oyoyo Ndaki's Kitchen and Oyoyo's World on Facebook. And if you're watching from Facebook, Toilet. To all my Facebook buddies, thank you for joining me today. Linda Nenye, welcome. Amazing sister. Thank you. I see your question. You're asking if, okay, I'm streaming on Oyoyo's kitchen. No, I stream on both at the same time. And as well, I stream on Facebook. So on my Facebook page, my both channels on YouTube, I stream on both at the same time. So, how are you doing? How is the day going? Trust you're doing well. I saw your video about winter in India. I say, wow, we are trying to wind up with winter here. I guess you guys are just starting off with the winter as well. All right. Trusting that your day has been nothing but kind. Today, I'll be discussing Korra Obidi's ToXic Love video that was released yesterday, March the 3rd. This video was supposed to be released on the 28th of February, but due to the election, she kept on moving it and then putting it on hold because of the clashback Nigerians gave her even during the election. So she finally released the video yesterday, and I tell you, the music video is everything about what she summarized in her book about her marriage relationship with her ex-husband. So it's a good watch for adults, okay? And you'll be able to, have an idea how intense the love affair was. Very intense, very serious. And then in between, it became toxic. In between, it became, full of anything you can think of. Even throwing her things out, telling her to leave. Everything was captured in the video. The intensity of the love affair and everything that went into that marriage. So if you haven't listened to that video or haven't seen the music video, check it out on YouTube because she premiered it on YouTube yesterday. And the video is going well. The music video is going well. As of this morning, it's over 119,000 views. So you may as well go there and give her your support. This is what we call women supporting women. And especially as a Black woman, I will lend my voice to support Korra. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for joining me in this amazing discussion. I have two interesting topics to talk about today. We'll be talking about Korra Obidi's ToXic Love music video. And we'll be talking about Funke Akindele. Funke Akindele is a Nigerian A-list actress, okay? She's a movie producer. She's a director. She is the deputy governor aspirant of Lagos State. She has been on TV for many years. I remember those days in secondary school. I used to watch her little drama, which was showcasing that was sponsored by United Nations. So she has been in the TV dramas for over, I would say, over 30 years. Yeah, over 20 years. Let me say the one I will be very sure. Over 20 years she has been, on TV. She is a very famous person and very successful actress at that. And she's also a business mogul. She's also into real estate. Everything you can think of. Funke Akindele has attended those. So she recently was divorced from her husband, and it was even her husband that brought it to the social media. Men these days are the ones doing the tatafo. They are the ones doing all the thing that women were known for. Okay, bringing your problem, discussing with others. It was Funke Akindele's ex-husband that broke the news on the internet, on social media, just like Justin Dean broke the divorce issue with Korra Obidi on social media. So men are now doing they are doing the most, if I will put it that way. So 9 months down the line, the guy got married just few days ago in the northern part of Nigeria. So people were like, wow, why the hurry? Why the rush? Why the rush? Why the rush? So we'll be discussing all of those today. And I want to welcome all of you and the new people joining me today. Welcome to my live stream. Don't forget to like this live stream. Don't forget to share. And most importantly, don't forget to leave me your own contribution to this live stream. If you know any of the people I'm discussing about today, chip in something you think about it, your own opinion. You don't know who your opinion is going to bless. So as usual in my live stream, I love it to be conversational where everybody will put in their input and we'll be able at the end of the day, we'll have lessons from from a particular live stream. So that's what we are doing today. And thank you, Maureen, for joining me today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Host is you. No content is, yeah. Host is you. No content is a waste. Absolutely. No content is a waste. All right. So, what if you have watched the Korra Obidi's ToXic Love video on YouTube or even on Facebook? Let me know what you think about that video. Let me know in your own opinion what you think about the video. Do you think the video captured everything she went through, the intensity of their love affair, and the problems in between? I don't want to use those words because of YouTube and Facebook. So, and then how everything played out. Do you think that video? I think the video is about 3 minutes and so. Let me be very certain. So let me check it up here. All right, give me a second. Let me pull it up. The video is 3 minutes and 37 seconds. So it's an easy watch, but it has a message. Okay. It has a message. To my own opinion, it was captured well. You could see two people that genuinely fell in love with each other. It was such an intense passion. The passion was there. They were devouring each other in steaming love affair and all of that. And in between all of those, you will see the neglect coming, you will see abuse coming, you will see, battering and everything you can think of coming into the love affair. So let me know your own opinion. Do you think that video captured the whole essence of Korra Obidi's marriage to her ex-husband, Justin Dean? Let me know what you think in the comment section. All right. So why am I talking about it? I said I will definitely bring an update if there is any on this particular topic. And remember here on my live streams, I did discuss where they were calling that Korra Obidi has gotten into a relationship so quickly, that she's falling in love so quickly with a business friend of hers called Jesus. I came out here to say they should just stop, because there is nothing Korra does that is pleasing to a lot of people. Some people are out there looking for a way to tear her down, a way to say negative things about her. So they were already, castigating her that she's already in falling in love, that it was too quick, too this, too that. Okay, if it was too quick and too that for a woman, that is Korra in this case, to fall in love. I have another relationship here as well, the Funke Akindele's ex-husband, that is already remarried after 9 months of divorce. So what will you say in that scenario? Then again, I said in that my live stream that they should leave Korra alone. Korra was using that short video clip she made with the Jesus guy, her business partner, to promote her video. But people did not see that part. They always try to look for negativity because they know negativity sells, right? I came out here to say it categorically. There is no love relationship between these two people. But if you follow Korra on Facebook or even see how fellow women are tearing this lady apart, you like, wait a minute, what is going on here? There is nothing. Somebody even raised a petition against Korra Obidi, calling her a scam, saying that she's all using her social media platform to beg for money, that she's extorting money from people. I said, to what extent would they drag this newly divorced woman? To what extent? What is her own crime? What offense did she commit that she's being dragged back and forth, left, right, and center? What? If they are dragging her there because she's telling her followers to give her stars on Facebook, they were dragging this lady to the point that they started a petition against Korra. I saw that petition. I said, there is nothing people will not do. They went on change.gov.org, started a petition. I'm pulling it up, and the petition said they required at least 50 signatures. And at the time, a lot of people had signed that petition. I was like, the title of the petition was Ban Her from Social Media, Korra Obidi / Nigerian Scam. Can you imagine? And 35 people signed this petition. They were trying to get it to 50 people so that the signature can be given publicity. But trust Korra fans, they made sure they pulled down that petition. Then you now ask yourself, how low can people go? How low? We all know Daddy Freeze on social media. If anybody is asking for stars, Daddy Freeze will not even ask nicely. Daddy Freeze will tell you, if you're not giving him stars, that he's going to stop talking. He's going to stop giving you the information he came to discuss in the live stream. But nobody has called Daddy Freeze a name. But when Korra asks people to give her stars, they call her names. There is nothing that she will ever do that will be pleasing to those people looking for a way to pull her down. Then I'm asking a question. If you're on Facebook tearing Korra down for every single opportunity you get, you're there saying negative things about this woman, how low can you get? How low? And the last time I checked, people doing this, most of them are women. How low can you get? Can't you find something else to talk about? Channel that negative energy into positivity so that people coming to your live stream will have something to benefit at the end of the day. Let there be lessons that somebody listening to your voice will get. Not a case whereby you bring the person, you shred the person into pieces. And there is nothing positive anybody walking across your channel can take home from your discussion. The world is already hurting enough. Don't be a voice among those making people to bleed in tears. Be a voice of change. Be a voice of positivity so that people can reflect back in the future and say, yeah, in that channel I came there, I was able to learn something there. That the thing they said in that channel actually encouraged my faith or encouraged my journey. This life is a journey. What part are you towing? I'm saying this to all of those people on Facebook tearing this single lady down. She's a single woman. She can afford to date who she wants to date now. But guess what? The moment they see her with a man, hey, Korra is already dating. It's too early to date. It's still, come on, guys. If you hate this lady this much, if you don't like her at all, why is she a topic of discussion for you? Why? Why? If there is nothing good about her, then move on. If you cannot take some good from her life to make a topic, move on. Let there be something positive that you're passing to this generation and the generation to come. All right, let me welcome my dearly, dearly beloved trending gist with Octavia Korra, another Korra in the building. Yay! Welcome, beautiful. Welcome, welcome. Rosie said, some women are not doing it though. To be real, But and okay, some women are not doing it to be real, but of jealousy. Yeah, you can say that again. I don't know what they are jealous of, because for me to be jealous of you, for example, I'm using Rosie, because you left that comment for me. I should have known you. Maybe our paths must have crossed in one way or the other. There is something in your life that I want, and I'm not able to get it. Then I will start like, oh, if I go to Rosie's house, there is a way her house looks. For that reason, I'm jealous. But how can you be jealous of somebody you're seeing only on the social media? You've not had physical interaction with this person. You people are not from the same locality or community. You people don't have anything in common. What is there to jealous about? If it's out of pure jealousy, they should be jealous of Rihanna, be jealous of Beyonce. How about Tiwa Savage? But no, they look for a prayer they can pounce on, because they know if you dare talk about Beyonce, the Beyonce fans are going to pounce on you, that in fact you'll be the one that will close your social media platform by yourself. They can't come after Rihanna. How about Tiwa Savage? But they look for a weaker prayer that they can pounce on. That is absolutely not what we should be doing in 2023 as women. I come here, I talk about Korra. I pick something from Korra's life journey and I make it a topic, so that other women or anybody going through similar situation will be able to see some positivity and draw from it. I'm not here to say that everything Korra does that I love it. No. But are there things people should learn from her life? Definitely. Definitely. If you read her book as a young mother, it will wake up your consciousness on how you go around your children, or people you allow to have access to your children. That book will wake your senses up. Before you say lesson teacher, or you say uncle and auntie, you will be I'm sorry, let me turn down this. You'll be very careful who you leave your children with after reading Korra Obidi's book. And that is something that everybody should take home from. And if you have a young daughter that is growing, about to get into college, this is the time you have the discussion based on what you read from Korra's book. Don't go to university and say my BFF and throw yourself on the BFF, because those BFF might end up being your ruin and your doom. Those are the conversation you should have with your child. And those are lessons that a wise person will pick from Korra's book. But no, their aim is just to shred her into pieces because negativity sells. Well, I hope you guys will get this message. I hope you come across this live stream, at least this length of discussion, and be able to listen. But if you decide to continue to go the other way, you know what? Good luck to you, because the internet does not forget. All right. Thank you, amazing people. Thank you guys so much. Still yet, they are still following her. Why not unfollow her page? I don't know. Rose, you said a very vital thing here. The person that started the petition, her name is Deborah. She said that these days that she cannot allow her kids to go close to her phone, because she is worried about what her child is going to see from Korra Obidi's page. I was like, seriously, why not unfollow her? If you're not following her, Facebook would never suggest that page to you. YouTube will never suggest that page to you if you're not following her, and if you're not feasting on things that talk about Korra. Then you are the problem. If you cannot contain what you feed your mind with, and then saying because of what Korra is doing on her page, you can't even leave your phone because of your children, you are the problem and not the Korra. If you don't like her that much, unfollow. If you see where her discussion is being said, run as fast as your legs could carry you. But no, they will not do that. They will not take responsibilities, but rather they will push that responsibility and the narrative on someone else. As mothers, we should be able to say, oh, I missed it here, and I'm going to make it better. That is the example your children should be able to see. Yeah, mommy makes mistake and she works on it and she fixes it. But when you think you are all perfect, your life is so beautiful, but the rest of the world are the ones that are wrong, re-examine yourself again. You see where the problem is coming from. All right, beautiful people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Some people are shameless. Absolutely, absolutely. That is coming from Trending Gist with Octavia. Niger is on fire. Some people are still dragging Korra. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Trending Gist. You know, Trending Gist, CM. I wanted to talk about something about politics today. I said no. I'm not gonna talk about politics. I've given this politics about 4 or 5 live streams here on both Facebook and YouTube. I want to talk about something else so that I can be able to smile. I want to end this week on a very, very positive note so that the next week will be very interesting for me. And I'll be bringing politics as well as the thing unfold. Now, like I said the last time I discussed Nigerian politics, the opposing parties rejected the election result and they are heading to court. That was where I stopped. So if anything new comes up, I'm definitely going to come here to update my beloved and amiable followers, subscribers, friends, and fans. Hey, Gorex, happy Saturday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. What kind of talk is that the lady is senseless? All right, guys, I'll be dropping my link. If you think you have something to say in what we are discussing today, don't be shy. Come on stage. If you don't want to show your face, that's fine. You can block your screen and let's talk about Korra Obidi. We'll also be discussing about Funke Akindele's ex-husband. He remarried after 9 months of divorce. He remarried 9 months, not even 12. So you ask yourself, this lady he remarried to, were they into a relationship before the divorce? Was there anything going on? Because 9 months, let's say they met 6 months ago, now is marriage. Is he ready? And also we have a lot of things to discuss about that. Then we'll be asking ourselves, for how long should somebody who is newly divorced wait until you get into another relationship or marriage? Do you guys think that Funke Kindele's ex-husband was in a hurry in jumping into another relationship or marriage? Let me know what your opinions are in the comment section, and don't feel shy to jump into this conversation and let's discuss it together. So I'm going to be reading 1 or 2 comments and I will drop my link for this discussion. Facebook has billions of people on it. Why choose Korra's page? Absolutely. Gore said, I don't follow her too, but her page pops up. But most content creators talk about her since her divorce started. And I got to know more about her. The lady should filter her page if she is not happy to. Absolutely. She should filter her page if she's not happy with Korra. She should block and not be recommended. Tell YouTube or Facebook, do not recommend this page or this channel to me. That is so true. Trending G said, you are so right, host. Absolutely. To see Korra's page rather than writing a petition, that is very mean of the lady. All right, Deborah Walker, if you're hearing my live stream or if you're ever going to come across my live stream, you can hear what my audience are saying. Okay, her name is Deborah Woofer. I hope I got it right. So if you're hearing what my audience are saying, they said you should block Korra if you don't like her. You can unfollow her if you don't want her page. You can stop watching any content that discuss about Korra so that YouTube, Facebook will not suggest those to you. It's as simple as ABC, okay? It's not so big. You petitioning her for her to be banned from her primary source of income. I believe that is not just being mean, according to my contributor here. That is the height of it. That is the height of wickedness. And I want us to believe that there is still good in human. Even you that wrote that petition, I want to believe there is still good in you. So you should not do that. Rather, if you don't like her, you walk and pass. All right, let's see. Okay, So Trending G said they maybe them were cheating before the divorce. Maybe we are going to talk about all of that today. And let me welcome my beautiful, beautiful Virginia from Netherlands. Thank you, beautiful soul. Always here to cheer me up. I really value you. I appreciate you. God bless you real good. And I hope your weather has been nothing but kind today. And I hope the day has been beautiful as well. All right. So we have two topics, guys, to discuss, and I've been able to give the summary of the whole thing today so we can be able to understand the story. And if you're just coming in, we are talking about Korra Obidi's new song, Toxic Love. Do you think it captured everything that she said about her love affair and her marriage in her book? Or do you think the video did not capture everything? What do you think about the video, the music video? You can also rate the music video here. I think the music video was exceptional. They did an amazing job with the addicting. They did an amazing job interpreting the roles. It was fantastic. And there were lessons. If you pay attention into that music, you see lessons. By the time they started, she was placing her picture with her lover. And by the time the music was done, it was Korra alone, to trolling like a butterfly. All right. That Deborah is jobless. Hey, Mel. Trending G's is on fire this morning. All right, my link is down. If you want to contribute in today's conversation, don't forget to hop on the link and let's discuss all of this today. All right. So Funke Akindele, back to my second topic, second title today. Funke Akindele is a Nigerian actress. She's an A-list actress, a movie producer, a director, a businesswoman, and as well, deputy governor aspirant in this current election in Nigeria. So she's an all-rounder, a mother as well, and a philanthropist. So Funke Akindele is doing the needful in the state of Lagos. So she was married to this young man, and her ex-husband had been married. I think Funke should be his third wife or thereabout. So the guy has been married before Funke, and then now divorced after 9 months. He has a new bride. Not just that he's seen a woman, he has a new bride. All right. So we're talking about all of that today. Hey, Niger Daughter, thank you for joining me today. Niger Daughter TV says, good afternoon, host and everybody in the house. Thank you for being here, beautiful. Thank you for that thumbs up, Niger Daughter. I really appreciate that. You guys should kindly share this live stream. Let's see if we can have more people in the house for this amazing discussion. Debbie said, why these people are hating her? She is a woman and a mother like us, and also very talented, God created gift. So please, haters, leave her alone. I beg, it's too much now. Debbie, you just captured everything in one sentence. Everything. To me, I say it's too much already. But nobody is listening. The more I talk they should leave her alone, the more they are firing. Now somebody wrote petition, change.gov, where you sign petition so that they will pull her out of social media. You now ask yourself, how do these people sleep at night? How do they sleep at night? You want to take somebody's income from her. You're doing everything. Now her Facebook is no longer monetized. Her main channel on Facebook. And some of the features are not monetized on her Facebook channel because of this same group of people. How low can they get? They should leave Korra Obidi alone. She's not the first African woman to marry a Caucasian. Neither will she be the last. And she's not the first woman to divorce. Neither will she be the last. If they can be honest to themselves and by examining their own private life, they will be able to leave this woman alone. Let her chart her course. There is no amount of pressure they will put on her that is going to make her change. You know why? Adults don't change so quickly. They don't. They are not kids. So they can't change to suit your lifestyle. If that person has charted that course for him or herself, they are definitely going to follow the course. No matter what you say, they are not going to change. But people should be positive. Let your life on earth reflect something that in the future you'll be able to look back and say, thank God I left a legacy behind. Let your legacy not be the one that will just be a page or a channel where they shred people, where they don't see anything positive about others, where they think that because they have access to internet, they can come and talk anything, as though they are not talking about human being. You don't know what you're doing to that person's mental state. You don't know what you're doing to that person's life. I don't know how humans turn to be these callous. I don't want to use those words in my channel here because of YouTube and Facebook. Guys, don't push me, honestly. Thank you, Elema. Thank you for joining. Oh, Diego. Honestly, oh, Diego, really. All right. So my link is down. If you want to say something, I have questions that I've asked you. I'm going to repeat them again. I said, I started by talking about Korra Obidi's music video. And when the clips of that music video was online, they called the guy Korra's boyfriend. They made live streams, videos saying that Korra has jumped into another relationship without healing from the one she just came out from. I came here and I said, no, that wasn't a new relationship, that she's doing a promotion for her new video that is coming out. But people did not believe that. They were saying, she's already knocking another person. She's already jumping into another Caucasian without healing. Now I have a man that was freshly divorced. 9 months is not too long. Now he has a new bride. That is Funke Akindele's ex-husband. Is recently married. Okay, what say thou? Is it good for a man to quickly get into relationship, get married, and then the society will not say anything? But when a woman does the same, the society will have opinion. Let me know what your own opinion is in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video as you come in. Don't forget to share this live stream as well. And most importantly, your contribution is highly, highly needed. All right. So what do you guys think about the video, the music video? The music video wasn't shot recently. It was shot a while ago. And I want to believe that would have been maybe like few months after Korra, got her divorce, because that visit she was looking so robust. Her face was full. Her boobs were full in that video. So that video wasn't shot recently. You can see that Korra already lost a lot of weight. So it wasn't a new video. Oh my goodness. I have Goddess here for the first time. How are you, beautiful? Thank you.
I'm okay, thank you. You don't mind me taking my video off? I just want you to see my face because some people need to see.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
You can take your video off, sweetie. You look amazing, though.
Thank you.
Oh, her device just went. You say your device is not connected. Maybe you made a mistake while trying to, remove your face. So I hope you come back, Gorex. I can be able to add you back. It's saying your device is not connected. Thank you, Karen White. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good morning. I know that was not true. Thank you. So some people knew that video was not a love affair. Thank you for saying the truth. Thank you so much. And Lemma said, people are so wicked. Honestly, I don't even know what to make out of this world. The more people preach about, being kind towards each other, the world is not listening. I think the world has grown deaf ears. They are not listening. So hopefully the good will outweigh the evil one day, and people will see good in people. Don't always speak fault from people. There might be something you might learn from that person, even if you consider the person a sinner, because you have taken the position of God to judge who is a saint and who is a sinner. There is still something you learn from that person. So don't go about condemning people as though you are all righteous. It's not right. All right. I have Gorex back. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, Gorex, what do you think? Where do you want to start first? Do you want to talk about Korra, or you want to talk about Funke Akindele's ex-husband?
I don't know much about Korra.
Okay.
um about the new guy that we've been. I think I saw a video. I don't know if there's anything going on between them. I think if there is, I don't think she will want to bring that to the public yet. So I felt maybe there's something that has been, maybe like a business or something that has been on the pipeline, and she maybe it happens to be that when the divorce pulled through, that was when they were able to bring everything in. Sorry, just a minute.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for this contribution. Oh my goodness, Deborah, thank you so much. I have a lot to read. I'll be reading comments until Gores is ready.
Yeah.
And Trendy G with Octavia says some people don't investigate before putting out videos. Absolutely. I agree with you. They want to do breaking stories without putting one or two together to find out the truth behind the story before you run your own documentary or whatever. And Debbie said she is not stealing nor begging nothing. I myself was divorced too, but it doesn't matter if marriage get bad. Better leave it and not die in it. Wow, social media is where she shows her God given talent. You see, people that have been in Korra's shoes are talking, and this is the kind of people I like to listen to because they've walked that path. They will be able to tell you if divorce was sweet or if it was bitter. But somebody who has no experience of what you're going through will come and tell you how to live your life. The person has never walked a mile on your shoes, but they want to tell you how it should be. What experience are you coming up with? Do you even have an idea what it takes to go through a divorce? You have no idea, but you want them to be what? To live by your standard. People should stop it. Niger TV, thank you so much. All right, I have one or two comments to read here. Hey, see my very own person. Thank you, Ike, for joining me today. That is a personal life. It depends on what you want to achieve for yourself. Many men or women need a spouse to achieve their goals in life. Funke has a personal life to live. Thank you. This is another experienced gentleman who has walked the mile and he is there giving his opinion about marriage, divorce, and separation. So I'm going to ask you, Ike, if you're still here, I'm going to ask you, Funke's ex-husband recently divorced 9 months ago. Do you think remarrying after 9 months is rather too quick, or do you think 9 months is enough to find a new love and then go for it? Let me know what you think as a man in the comment section if you're still here. Evil days, my dear people, my dear, wicked. Some people just hate her for her strength. There is truth in what you just said, Karen. It could be how she's managing to keep her head high that is the problem. You know, you think this divorce would have swallowed her or maybe buried her or something like that, but this girl refused to be buried by divorce processes. She still comes live every day, updating her fans on what is going on in her life. Thank you for that comment. So, Gores, if you're ready, let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think maybe people are just judging her based on their own personal reservation they have on her. When I first started seeing a video, I keep saying to myself, why is she always exposing herself? Then later, I got to know our line of work. Do you understand?
Mhm.
Because sometimes you need to know what this person is doing before you actually know, be able to join that. Oh, why is this person always working so fast? Maybe it's because of their line of work. That's why they're like this. So I got to know what she does. So that's about Korra. I don't have much to say about her. How people would judge her differently based. Maybe they don't like one thing about her. I don't know. But
Yeah.
on Funke Akindele, I think Funke Akindele's ex-husband, is he, are they ex yet? I don't even know.
Yes. They are
uh,
ex. For him to
he's
have
already,
remarried,
yeah,
that means the
exactly.
divorce is
So
final.
he's already left.
Mm.
I think it was too soon. If it was a woman that just done that, the video would have gone viral. You know, when it comes to women, the way they will add zero to one, it become 10, another zero, 100. What they do
Mm-hmm.
is they will screenshot, join everything together, match it, and they will condemn her. And I think the guy is oh, do you have
Yeah,
a
go
call?
ahead, please.
Okay. I think the guy is maybe he's broke. I don't know. I'm sorry to say. Maybe he's broke. Maybe the lady is a bit well to do or a parent. So he needs something to know match up his maybe the way he's been spending money and all that, what he's used to. So
Okay.
for a couple of months that he's been out of Funke's life, of course things are not really going well. We see some of his posts thinking that maybe Funke is going to come back. You understand? So he needs to refuel with things that he's been spending. He can't just go down just like that. So I don't even think he's in love with the person if they truly got married. Yeah, I
Wow.
don't think it's. I think there's more to it that has to do with finance. You know, he's trying to just bump himself up to continue to look good and
Hmm.
to maybe help his belly.
Wow.
So yeah, so to me, that's what I feel because Funke Akindele doesn't really come out. She's not the type that will come and start debunking, saying, "Oh, we're not divorced. We're this one." Of course, we know that they're not. They've left each other, but she's not the noisemaker type that will want to start making a show. Already people were saying she's the husband, the man is the
The
wife.
wife.
I feel it's more to do with finance anyway, with what JJC has done. It's actually a slap. I don't think he's not even showing a sign of respect to the marriage that they just finished, that just ended, and to the children they have together. I feel if he has a lot to contribute to the children's life, he shouldn't be getting married just anyhow. Because to me, I think this is the fourth or fifth marriage.
Marriage for him,
Yeah,
yes.
for him. So it says a lot about him as well. Sometimes they say, they do say we shouldn't count people's husband or wife for them, but they too should also, or we too will have to check ourselves up. Like people will be counting this for me, and it's not my fault. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't even give it time. To me, he hasn't even healed. He hasn't healed from the previous relationship. What lesson has he actually gotten from that? Because there will be a stage where if he waits, he will know that he's at fault in one stage, the other lady is at fault in the other stage. How is he helping himself?
Mm-hmm.
And under 9 months, another marriage don't happen. How come? How do we know that he will not bring those things from the old marriage, from the previous marriage, into the new marriage? And when it happen now, they will want to silent divorce. Where if this one didn't work, they wouldn't want people to know. But trust social media, someone will get to know and bring it out. I just feel the guy he needs help himself.
Wow. You said it well because to me 9 months is too, it's too early. That's the way I see it. Because if you get into a relationship, you understand, you have to understudy the person you want to say I do forever. You understand, you need to know the person at least. And also you just came out from a divorce. You haven't even said, okay, what lessons have I learned from
They've
this?
not
What?
even dusted the paper, dusted the shoe, nothing. It's
Mhm.
already the guy is funny.
Sincerely, you'll be asking, okay, what went wrong in the first marriage? What went wrong in the second marriage? Am I even learning
So the
any
first
lesson?
marriage, na the woman get first. Second marriage, na the woman. The third marriage, now is only the one that is. He has not finished. Yeah, now everything they will blame it on the woman now. So he's gone to this one now. Are we sure? Think then too. Does it now mean that he's been seeing this person couple of
That's
months
the
before they
question.
actually left,
Yeah,
before they called the old relationship a quit? So
yeah.
he's
Or
already
maybe,
mentioning that.
I want to give a benefit of a doubt because we are Africans kind of, so we know our parents could just find somebody. I think this one is a decent girl. You have to marry this one. That
At
kind
his
of a thing.
age,
So let's let's give a benefit of a doubt that it could be his story, but I know it's not the story anyway.
But that lady looks very young, so it's like maybe she never see life. By the time social media open her eyes, we will see another thing too very soon now. I wish them all the best.
I pray this one works for her, for him. I really pray
Amen.
it works for him. And for the lady, did she ask question? But because I think the lady is also a Muslim, so it will not be any big deal that wife number 4 or number 5, that kind of a thing. It won't
Mhm.
be any big deal. But people should start guiding their daughters. At some point you have to advise. If this person is getting into marriage, 3 years into the marriage is over, 2 years into it is over, 5 years into it is over, where is that problem coming from? Where? And for me, why I'm saying is rather too early, because I don't think he has finally closed the chapter of the previous marriage before jumping into the second
Exactly.
marriage. I
Yeah.
don't think he has done that, the way you say, okay, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm done and dusted, it's time to move on. I don't know if he did, but when you look at it, even the specialists will tell you that you need to go through therapy, do this, do that, give yourself some time, try to love yourself enough, appreciate yourself, be off relationship so you can be able to, ask yourself few questions where you got it wrong in the last one, to be able to work on it so that you don't get it wrong in the next one. But I don't know. All right.
If you see the way he's been posting of recent before this marriage, new marriage surface, it
Uh-huh.
shows that there's something he's battling within himself. Switching to his former religion and posting Allah is this one and that one. And I think he's not showing respect to the previous wife and his children, because it shows that he does not really have impact in their life. At the end of the give a couple of years time, he will start wanting to claim or wanting the children to come and show this sign of respect of maybe they are visiting their dad all the time. They will bring up issue, but he needs to work on himself, like you said, therapy and other things, because else this new woman will face a lot though.
Okay, I have a
You
question
know
for you. You said he's not showing respect to the ex-wife. I need to
mm,
understand what you mean by that.
to me I feel getting married, or maybe would I say they show it on just too quick, means that it's already dusted the what they have between them, just like that. Like, there's no respect. There's no, you should there should be a time for, would I say, healing. Let that marriage have some space. Let it even be, it's like someone has just passed on and immediately few months later you're getting married. Like, you don't miss anything about that person or that relationship. So the old memories that you guys had then, does it just go down just like that? That's what I mean. Like, there is
Okay.
no respect for
In
that
that
relationship.
in that regards, I might differ with you, okay?
Okay.
Because why I might differ is, for the fact that that relationship ended does not mean the person's life should end. The person has to move on and do what makes you happy, and get involved in what makes pleases your mind. Showing respect by not posting on social media, for example, I don't think he owed Funke that kind of respect. If the court gave you a certificate of divorce today, you don't have anything whatsoever with that person moving forward. It's now your life and your life alone. And however it pleases you, that's how you're going to go about it. You don't even want to remember what happened in the past. The past is gone. That certificate you have in your hand is what is going to make you understand that this is a new chapter of your life. This is a new path you're following. Then coming about to say, because of I will not, even I as a person, I'm not gonna do that. Let's assume if something happened in my marriage, and give me 1 second. Sorry, my daughter just walked into here, so I had to say hi. She just woke up. So as a person, I'm not gonna do that, in the sense that, okay, my life is over with this person. I should be able to be happy and move on. I'll be happy and move on. You understand? So I'm not gonna fault him for posting anything on social media. Where I'm holding him is, have you really healed? Or were you dating this lady while you were married to Funke? Because of the period of time, the
Mm.
space is too short. 9 months. So how long have you known this one? Or are you about to make another mistake? Have you known this woman enough to say my wife? Or what, what is the background? Or maybe is has the woman been in your life, before your divorce
Before.
and all of that?
Mm.
So these are the questions I'm asking here. I really appreciate all of you in the comment section. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys immensely. Um, because for the fourth time something is wrong. Linda Naya is saying after marrying for the fourth time, that means the man himself has a problem. Some people
Yeah.
will tell you,
I is it are there is the divorce finally divorce thing has it finally been done? Because to me, they used to say it takes a while. That's why I thought it's too early, that
no,
she is
no,
not
no,
showing
it,
sign
it
of
doesn't
respect.
really, it
He's
depends.
the one that went to go and get married. As a Muslim, they would do maybe traditional or something.
Yeah, when people say divorce takes time is when they are not in sync about the divorce. Let's assume two of them agree. Okay, fine, fine. And for, in all sincerity, I want to believe that Funke will want to sever every relationship so that she can chat costs on her business. So based on that, she would have agreed on the divorce settlement. You understand? The moment everything was brought on social media, she must have agreed on it because they had businesses together. And the earlier you sever that relationship so that you can be able to take ownership of your own part of the business and move
Mm.
on with it. So I want to believe their divorce is final because the guy is very much aware that if it comes to social media, that everybody is going to hear about it. And if the divorce wasn't final, he wouldn't have gone ahead to make it public because that's going against the rules of marriage. If they did
I heard he doesn't want his face to be shown. That's why I read on,
that, he
maybe
didn't
was
want
it
his face to be
divorce thing?
shown.
Yeah, during the wedding, the recent one, the
Yeah,
traditional.
Tosan said that he didn't want his face to be shown, but they still captured his face. They still captured his face. Wow, wow. My Facebook people are really, really firing on here. Oh my goodness. So let me read some comments and then we'll discuss it further. They are divorced already, okay. And that's what trending is. They are divorced already, so I believe that's
Okay.
why he went ahead to marry. It is better not to hold on to old memories. Absolutely, I agree with that. You will just be hurting yourself. That is the perfect chart. Thank you so much for that trending gist. Because the earlier you let it go, the better for you. Sincerely speaking, there is no point going back, holding, waiting, and no point discussing it further. Just close the chapter, move on if you can. For JJ Seal, this is not his first marriage. I think that this will be his fifth marriage, if I'm not mistaken, either fourth or fifth marriage. Um, he is used to the style of jumping from one relationship to the other. You can say that again. Trending gist is writing. Okay, Joy, David, thank you for joining me today. Marriage is not a do or die affair. If it doesn't work, it's perfectly normal to leave the marriage and not to die in it. Absolutely. Divorce is not a crime. Korra is a very strong, and coming out to say what happened inside the marriage is a big courage and lesson to young women and girls and women who don't have the courage to verbalize it. Hell, joy, joy, joy. Thank you for this summation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, I have Ike here. Ike is someone I know personally, and he also went through some divorce things. Let me hear what he said. He said, actually, some women and men don't love being lonely. It's very easy to derail in life when you don't have a companion who acts like you, like your watchdog. Marriage crash is a big experience to prepare you for another marriage, especially when you're still young. Like I said earlier, it depends on individual. Too early to remarry after a crash doesn't mean much. After all, so many cases of, let me pull it up quietly. Okay, this is Ike talking now. So where did I stop? Okay, after all, so many cases of a girlfriend and boyfriend relationship getting to even 10 years, and once they are pronounced married, the relationship dies. I've seen that experience. It happened to me when I was in law school in Nigeria. There is this lecturer that was a young man. He was 41 at the time, and he was our lecturer. So he was good looking, he was tall, over 6 feet, and he's a brilliant person, when he's giving his lectures. So we start asking, is this man not married? They said the man now was telling his story that they started dating while they were in secondary school, high school sweetheart. They went to university, 10 years in relationship. The moment they marry, on their 11th year of relationship, the marriage was over. And that was the first year of marriage. They couldn't even last for 1 year, but they've been dating for 10 years. So Ike, you're so right on this one, because I've seen that happen. And you begin to wonder why. So you people were so compatible dating, but the moment you come together to live in the same home as husband and wife, you people were no longer compatible. What happened? What transpired? What went wrong? Anyway, these are the questions we'll be asking today. If you have any answer to some of these questions, please let us know in the comment section. So a man now told us, Ike is a man, and Ike also went through his own marriage stories. He's saying that it's too early to marry after a short period of coming out from divorce. Is too early. So I like his opinion. It's too early. You need to give yourself time. You need to heal. You need to ask yourself questions. And in choosing the next person, you have to vet it very, very well to make sure that your ideas and that person's ideas are in sync. At least you will have some similarities and not a lot of differences. Because where you don't have similarities in common, that's where you're going to have problem. The person like to sleep with the light on, and you don't like to sleep. You have to figure all those things out and factor which one works best for you guys. Thank you guys for this contribution. That's all I like about my live stream. Your opinion is always, always welcome. Trending G says some women self now, wow, why do secret marriage that the guy will be hiding his face? Gores, what do you have to say about this one that Trending G said here?
I said it that he doesn't want his face to show. Like I think I read it somewhere, also maybe this lover, but I don't know. Maybe the lady is not well enlightened, because social media is so um it brings a lot of awareness of what is going on. So I'm quite surprised to see that the lady maybe would I say agree to is, I don't know. I wouldn't say is voodoo, but yeah, like I said, she will soon come to. I'm not praying that their marriage is done, but she will see what others have seen.
Yeah,
That's
but
when they will start
you know what
calling.
I think? Because this one is a lot younger, you
Mm-hmm.
understand, he might have the upper hand in the marriage. And with that, that's what they think. If you go for a younger woman, you'll be able to control everything. But it doesn't really work
Okay,
that way most times.
okay. If he has upper hand, for how long would that be?
A good
Yeah,
question.
let's face it. If somebody is cheating, after a while, the other person will get hold of the what is going on. So she will
Mm-hmm.
start noticing. I said maybe she's just in the house.
Yeah. No, the lady
Yeah,
is not in the house. So this is they had group pictures together, and his face was seen on this group picture. And according to what they say, the lady lives in Abuja. They even gave life camp area of Abuja that she works with an NGO. So she lives in Abuja. She works with an NGO. Definitely, she lives in the city, so she's not a village girl. So she might be young, but I tell you, I stayed with a lot of Hausa people, so I know being young doesn't mean they are naive. They know a lot of things that most southern girls don't even know. So don't go there when you say young.
Well,
This
let's pray
lady,
that it will change. Maybe he has realized his lesson and he will now treat this new bride like, new bride like a baby. Maybe.
we hope so. I really would want that to happen. At least let this particular relationship and marriage work out
When
well.
you accept that you have an issue, you is we will say is a step to start getting or accepting solution to that issue. So if
Uh,
he's accepted that he has issue and is able or ready to work on that, maybe then the new bride will not be pampering the new bride. Maybe it will change. Else, the new bride too will see something that she doesn't like, and it might not work together after a while. Do you understand?
mhm.
So I wish them all the best.
Honestly, look at what Joy said that the woman wanted to go into. It was going into thinking it's going into millions. Maybe he's still giving people impression that he's this, because that was one of the impression people had when he married Funke. We thought he's one Londoner that has it all figured out financially and all otherwise, not knowing that Funke was the one footing all the bills and stuff like that. So maybe he came with that kind of charisma to this young woman. We don't know. But like you said, we wish them all the best. Hopefully, he will realize his mistakes and then see how he makes this one work. And being a younger woman, I hope this one and is ready to stay in the marriage and not somebody that will say I'm done and dusted as well. But if you really ask me, unless if they've known each other before his divorce, I would say it's rather too early to marry. That's the way I see it. Unless if they've known each other before this time and he felt, okay, this person understands me better than any other person, so there is no reason why I shouldn't ask her out or get her engaged or marry her. Apart from that, if they met 5 months ago and now we have a marriage, it's too early. I'm not saying that dating for a very long time guarantee the length of the relationship. No, I'm not an advocate of long time relationship before marriage. I am not an advocate of it. If a relationship is getting to 12 months and you people are not asking question where it's taking you, give it another 6 months. That will make it 1 year and 6 months, 18 months. If nothing is happening, pack your bags and go. Move on. That's my own opinion. Thank you guys for joining me today. Joy also said she wants to answer a married woman. That's what most people, they just want to be married so that the society will not count them as single people. Joy have a point there, and that is always happening in Nigeria. Anna Bayo Fisher, thank you, beautiful woman. God bless you, real good. Did I even greet you all? I have been here listening while preparing lunch. Oh my goodness, Priska, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. All right, so most of us are saying it's too early to marry, it's too early to remarry. But if this were to be, let me switch these roles right now and say that Korra Obidi married after 9 months of divorce. What do you think the reaction of the social media will be? I want to know what your reaction is going to be in the comment section. I'm switching the roles that, okay, because Funke Akindele's ex is a man, the society will not frown at it. But if he were to be a woman, let's assume Korra remarries after 9 months of divorce. What do you guys think the society is going to say? Goris, are you still here?
Yeah.
Okay. So if that were to be a Joy said the internet will break.
They only saw them on a beach. What is it called? And they're already saying she's already having another man. So if she was the one that got married, you see the petition. This petition would have gone far. There's so many things. Yeah, the other day that she did complain that they closed her face. Was it her Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook,
Yeah,
yes.
they will close her Facebook. The husband will use that as another method to for people
Fight
to
for
go
another
and
custody battle.
just make her life uncomfortable, miserable. So, and the fact that she's what female, so they will turn everything upside down. Sorry, that's my son closing down. Yeah, they will turn everything upside down. In fact, they will want to make her life so terrible that she wouldn't even want to come online anymore. So
Hmm.
she's strong to even still be coming online, trying to show a couple of things, to also engage our fans as well. But yeah, they will come after her. It's not something that, if even content creator will start fighting over the case safe.
Huh? You see? So, ladies, I'm happy we are putting our our opinions together on this. If
Men get away with a lot of things.
a
If it
lot of
was
things.
if it was the other way around,
Hmm.
as well.
I'm glad all of us are putting our mouth. Okay, Joy said the internet will break if that were to be Korra that got married after 9 months. And then Gora said that they signed petition because people were gifting her stars. That this one, the petition, they will close all her social media account because she remarried. And
Even they
that,
will tag her sister as well. That her sister, all their family, they there's
honestly,
nothing they will not say.
you see, so guys, you guys can see how the society reacts when a woman does something, the same thing that a man would do and get away with it. But if it were to be a woman, it's going to be the other way. So assuming Korra was the one that remarried, Justin will start filing multiple cases in court. I want full custody. I don't want my children to be raised on another man's wings. Blah, blah, blah. And then those people that are already tearing Korra into pieces on Facebook, they will now say, look at her. She no fit keep her body for one day. The man don't dey hungry am. Blah, 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 blah. They are going to say all manner of things. They are going to say all manner of things. I like the way somebody put it here. Let me say, okay, Karen said, oh my God, they will eat her alive.
Mm.
You see, that's because she's simply a woman. But look at now, assuming it was Funke Akindele that remarried, what do you guys think would have happened? The same thing. They will say
Yeah,
she no
they will
even
say it's
fit wait
because
for
she's the
1 year.
husband before, that blah blah
Uh-huh.
blah.
She didn't even feel wait for 1 year. Are you sure she wasn't seeing this? Maybe that was the reason why their marriage did not work. That she was
Then
already seeing
if
that
he
man.
now happens to be the guy he was doing, the guy running for the governor, on in Lagos State. The Lagos
Mm-hmm.
State governor. I think she is the one that wants to be the deputy.
Yeah, she's the deputy.
If
Yeah.
let's now assume that they got married, everything has changed.
They will say, no
Lagos
wonder.
will blow.
That was why the JJC was talking. So it was
Mm,
Funke that was
that the guy has
actually the
been
reason
suffering
why
in
the
the
marriage failed.
marriage.
We need to start giving women a break. We really need to. The society need to leave women alone. If you're 30, you're not married, they're gonna drag you. Asking you
Mm.
when are you going to marry? Don't you know age is passing? If you're 28 and you're dating, they say you don't want. There is nothing a woman would do that she will not be called names.
And most especially women as well.
Yeah, it's
Doing that
even
to
women that
herself.
are the
We
ones
women
dragging
will be the one
dragging
looking for
women.
all the faults,
Yeah, it's women.
negative comments. Yeah.
Honestly, it's women. Thank you so much, Anna Bai, for the share. Thank you so much. And again, because she's a black woman, that is even double for her in the US. So every Caucasian will see an opportunity to pounce on her. That is double for her. If that had to be Korra. Hmm. They will get away with multiple things, and yeah, men get away with a lot of things, but when it's a woman, oh my God, the society will judge you first before you go to the court. And the number of people judging you online, half of them are women. Then you now start asking yourself, why do we hate ourselves so much that we are the ones pulling each other down instead of raising each other up? Why? All right, so I have another comment to read here. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys, I thought my mute was off and I've been talking to myself. Joy said, ha, long mouth already says that Korra is missing Justin, that she's released the music video Toxic Love. Imagine. I'm so happy I don't follow that lady on any of her platforms. And because of that, I control what I feed my mind with. My mind is very sane. I am completely happy person when I go to Facebook. I don't want, if I go to social media, I will come out getting angry at myself, talking to myself, because it's either you comment and fight them on social media, or you come out and start talking to yourself angrily. So I don't watch her page, I don't follow her, and the things I hear about her is if somebody is doing reaction on it on another page, that's how I get to hear one or two things. Thank you guys for being here. If Korra remarried after 9 months, I will officially leave the social media for you all. Biku abomination. You see what? But Priska, let me ask you a question. Why would you leave Facebook if she remarried? She might have found love. Maybe she was sucking and crying over what her ex did in the marriage, and somebody came to give her comfort, and from there she fell in love. Why would you leave social media for all of us? Let me know what you have to say about that. I hope he doesn't drag this one on social media when he gets out. Debbie, you're so right, because that guy was the one that brought the affairs to on social media. I hope he doesn't do that too. I hope he's mature enough now to be able to know that some marital problems are personal, so they should be kept in the home, not on your computer, not on your tablet, not on your phone. You should be able to have those discussions at home. If he's not working, walk away. I'm not the person that will come and tell you marriage is not working, stay there. There is hope. God will make you work. I don't have that faith. I don't believe in that. If it's not working and your life is in danger, take your things and leave, because it's he who lives tomorrow that will be able to fight. When you're 6 feet under, you don't have a voice anymore. Your case is closed. So
Yeah,
I'm
like
not
the
an
people that
advocate
left.
for anybody that will stay in a very bad relationship and think it's okay for you to survive. Mm-mm. If it's not working, leave, walk away alive. That is what I say here. And I'm not shy or ashamed to say that. I say that if it were Nigerians, they would say with their full chest. I say with my full chest, with my word, my statement, and everything that has to do with me. All right. Virginia said, do they think about the children's future from Justin and Korra? They are what? Rest what? I think she meant to say respect laws, think. Okay. I'm not sure I got that. Think about the children's future, man. They both need parents. Miss Miss, do you follow anyone's auntie? Um I don't get your message, Virginia. Sorry about that. I don't get the meaning of your chat. So I'm trying to read it, but it's not adding up. So I don't quite get it. But the only thing I could get from it is that maybe do they think about their children? That's Korra Obidi's children with Justin. Do people think about them? And then if I'm gonna put it in summation, I will say those calling their parents out, Justin is this, Korra is this, they are not thinking about the children, because definitely the children will wake up tomorrow and they are going to see most of those things online. Definitely are going to see them online. That is for sure. So people are not thinking about, they are fighting for Korra, they are fighting for Justin. And if you look at it, the person fighting for Korra is actually, she's fighting so petty. You're fighting Korra. The lady fighting Korra, I mean to say, is so petty, because you're not saying anything significant about what you're saying. You're just there as if you have gathered a gossip mate where you will come and say, look at her, she don't think finish. Look at her. If you have anything concrete to say that she's done, say it, but not to come and be saying she's wayward, she's this. The last time I checked, you're not God, you can't judge anybody. So that's why I look at it. All right, guys, you guys are amazing. Priska, explain yourself. I need to know what you mean. that Korra should not remarry after 9 months, why JJ Seal, Funke Akindele's ex-husband, just remarried after 9 months. So what do you mean? All right, guys, it's been an interesting conversation for me this morning. I really want to appreciate all of you. I really, really want to appreciate all of it. Exactly, there should be no Team Korra. Yes, that's the truth. Joy, that's the truth. I don't know why they are doing Team Korra, Team Justin. I don't know. I feel it's lame. First of all, what are you fighting for? You don't know, you've not met Korra in person, you don't know Justin in person. What are you fighting for? Are they the only people that just divorced? No. Why are they not fighting for Jennifer Lopez? Why are they not fighting for Jennifer Lopez's ex-husband? What are they, what message are they passing across? There should be team nobody. If you want to make a video based on their life experiences, use it as a case to highlight things people should know so you don't fall into those mistakes. Not you're shredding Justin. When you finish, then this other thing will pick it up. You shred Korra. It doesn't make any meaning to me. It's not civil, and there is no gain in any of those. When those videos are suggested to me by Facebook, if you click to like listen, I will say, oh, this person is not talking trash. I will just walk out. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. For how long will you drag both of these people? For how long? For how long will you drag Korra? You have a platform. You're growing on hate. For how long will you drag Korra? For how long will you drag Justin? Let them be. If you don't have any message to pass across people, find something else to teach. People come on internet either to get entertained, to learn something. Find something to say. Don't come here. Do you know that this no? Do you know that Korra went to Mexico? She was doing this. No. She went to Mexico and it was more relaxing for me than it was more a tour. She had a relaxing trip. She had fun. She enjoyed herself. Those are positive things to talk about. While you work so hard, also find out time to relax. Because all works and no play makes Jack a dull boy. There must be something positive to talk about something. You can't just be looking at ways that you can pin on negativity so that you can eat on it, drink on it, laugh on. No. We're talking about Funke Akindele's ex-husband remarrying. Our aim here is it too early or too late? Or at what point should a man or a woman remarry after divorce? Is it 2 years? We haven't even reached to that level. But we're not here tearing him apart. He's a useless man. He's a hopeless. No, it's his life. If he decides to do that, we wish him well. But if you ask for my opinion, after a divorce, you need to heal so that when you get into another relationship, it will be a better one. Unless if they had been seeing each other before the divorce to say, okay, yes, they know this person too well. And because of the fact that it's less than a year, it's rather too early. People should not jump into another relationship until you have fully closed the chapter of the old one. Learn your lessons from it, at least one or two, that will be able to help you to better your relationship in the next marriage. But those people on Facebook will not come and they will be coming to say that Oloshi, come on, people. And if you look at it, most of them are African women. People should stop. It doesn't give anybody joy. Anyway, before I divert to another discussion today, let me exactly they should have no team. Okay. Host, it is Korra. They are giving the lady relevance. Yeah, Korra is the one. Yeah, they are giving the lady relevance. It is Korra that is giving that lady relevance. But what will she say now? Korra cannot control all those people claiming to be fighting for her. If you really ask me, Korra should tell them to zip. Everybody stop fighting for me. Let me just have my life, do my thing. But if they stop fighting for her, that means they stop talking about her. that means it might not help her in with the traffic. So I don't know. I don't know. And this is the more than 1 year now. It's getting boring. Yeah. Wash plates, grow plants, cook, rather hitting on Korra or Justin. Yes, yes, yes. I like that. The weather is warming up soon in the Western world. The weather is warming up. Oh, my weather is increasing. We are now 31 degrees Fahrenheit. I started at 27. So if you don't have anything, come and teach us how to plant. Spring is on the way. That's when you start planting flowers. Say something positive. Honestly. Thank you guys for being here. Gores, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
All right. So we've been talking about this, and what do you think? If I'm gonna put that question to you, so we can discuss it a little bit. Do you think there is a particular time that is good for somebody that just went through divorce to get married? Do you think 6 months is good? Do you think 1 year is good? At what point do you think somebody should start thinking about remarrying?
For me, I think it depends on every individual when they think they've gotten over it and heal. Like I said earlier, that it what's one reassessing what has gone wrong in the marriage, how you can accept your own part of the, would I say, fault,
Mhm.
and work towards how to correct yourself, or what to do what you can do, how you can do it better in the next. So, and it's good to go through therapy though. Then that's when you can now start saying you want to open your heart, your mind out for relationship. In the relationship, you'll be seeing couple of things maybe that has happened in your previous marriage. Then you will know how you can work on that before you give it a final, okay, we want to marry. It depends on individual. It could be 6 months for others, it could be 9 months. To me, I just feel the 6 months is too early though. I think
Okay.
yeah, that you haven't really gotten over it that much to work on yourself, go through the therapies, and I think 6 months, even 9 months is too early. To me, that's my own opinion. Everyone's opinion is different. To me, it's too early, even if you've gotten over that person. But working on yourself, finding out your new self, accepting that thing is too early. If not, you will repeat that old thing will still come up. It's like you just change work from one work to the other. There are a couple of things you that will still remind you of the old one. It's too early to me. So seriously, the thing,
Okay, for me, like you rightly said, it depends on individuals. The length of time it takes Mr. A, B, or C to heal and come out of something depends on how they deal with those situations. You know, and then I would say 9 months after divorce 9 months after divorce is actually good for you to start getting into a relationship, thinking about getting into a relationship, but not to have found somebody and settled. You understand? Let's say 6 months, you reevaluated everything, and it depends on the length of the marriage. If it's a marriage of 1 year, it will not take you that 6 months or 1 year or 2 years before, because you haven't built so much together. But if it's a marriage that you've devoted your time, your life, it might take you a longer time to even find somebody that you would definitely say, okay, it's gonna work well with this person, you know. But it all depends. When I mean it all depends, I will say why I say it all depends here. To some people, marriage must have been shut down like a year, 2 years, or 10 years while they were still married. But
mm,
they were just waiting patiently, especially those that have kids. They were like waiting patiently, let these children get to age 18. But if you ask them, they were no longer in the marriage, but they were still married. But their minds are no longer in the marriage. Do you understand? So it varies for everybody. I've seen a situation whereby a man was he moved out and told himself that he's done. He waited, the first child got to 18, and then the second child was about 16 going to 17. He said he's tired, that he can't continue to wait. The first one was already in her 20s. The second one was um was about 16. So he said, you know what, I'm done. I've given my best. At least my kids are grown enough. They understand what family is all about. I've sacrificed over 10 years of unhappiness. You understand? Because it was good, and at some point the marriage stopped going the other way. He kept on enduring, thinking things would change. 15 years passed, 17 years passed, 18 years passed, 20 years passed. So when he got out of it within a space of, he got out. Let me give you an example. He got out of it on, let's say, 2020. By 2022, he's remarried. Somebody will say 2 years, at least he gave it 2 years. No, that 2 years he gave was to sit himself down. What do I really want? I'm not even talking about a very young man. So it depends on how you value your own happiness. If your happiness is so important to you, you are not definitely going to rush into another relationship if you haven't recovered well. So if you have recovered well, then you can tell yourself, you know what? For the fact that this road is short, that doesn't mean my life has ended. I'm still a young person. I still want to believe I can find love, and I want to give love another shot. If you can tell yourself those in your quiet time, talk to yourself in those manner, telling yourself, yes, I've given this a shot and it did not work. I want to try again. I think I've healed. I've learned my lessons. Worked on my mistakes, my weaknesses, and I don't want to take that kind of energy into another relationship. So if you can answer yourself those questions, then you'll be able to tell yourself it's time to move on. But whereby if you hear the name of your ex, you want to break bottles, you haven't healed. If you see his or her pictures, you want to tear the internet apart, you haven't healed. If you see a post about her online, you want to go there and do your own, you have not healed. You're still angry. And you can't, because you're angry, you want to get into it and jump into another relationship. That is a
Just
no
like
no.
Tonto Dike.
What did you say?
I said like that's like Tonto. Tonto.
Yeah. Is it only to have a blessing? Is it Blessing Sunday and her ex? You remember
Yeah,
her
both of
ex
them.
that happened?
Yeah.
She jumped into another relationship. Was it just 2 months or 3 months after? They were showing boyfriend and girlfriend. I
The
was
baby
like,
boy, yeah.
what is going on with these people? People haven't
Mm.
even learned any lessons. Anyway, let me read this comment. In life, marriage, or in any circumstances, okay, or any circumstances, we find ourselves, life is not one size fits all. Absolutely, everyone is an individual. It's like treating a patient in the hospital. Each patient is treated differently. If you have one infection, same symptoms, but it will be treated individually, need to be treated differently. Let me pull it up so I can read it better. All right. It's like treating patients in the hospital. Each patient is treated differently. If one have infection, same symptoms, but it will be treated differently depending on how the patient responds to treatment. So each person is an individual. Life is not one size fits all. Absolutely, John. It depends on how you can be able to handle yourself, how you handle your emotion. Why am I saying people need to take their time? Take your time to heal. It could be 1 month, it could be 5 years. There is no period of time to say once you pass 6 months or 7 months, you're already healed. No. Is you. If you know that when you hear that person's name, oh, you will smile, that used to be my ex, then it's time for you to move on. Not when you hear that person's name, you say, Olo Buruku, you start cussing the person. You haven't healed.
Your
On a,
mouth.
on a more serious note, you're still pained. But when you think, okay, fine, I'm good now. And this is the reason why I say I'm good, because I can smile through those. I've realized that it wasn't just him that made a mistake. I also contributed to that marriage not working. Because to be honest with you, it takes two to tango. It's not just one person that made absolutely all the mistake. If you were in an abusive relationship and the person started abusing you from day one, you did not react, you did not speak up, you did not tell the person stop, you contributed to that series of abuse. So it's also your portion to take blame. And the blame you'll be taking here, I will never in another relationship allow anybody to treat me this way. I have learned my lesson that waiting for that man or that woman to change is a big no no. So once you be able to learn your lesson, you'll be able to tell yourself, you know what? Yeah, my healing should begin now. I'm a better person because I know I want to give life a shot. I want to be a happier person. I want to be a better person. I want to add my value to the society. And remember, you and that person, especially when kids are involved, your paths will forever cross. If you think when they're 18, you stop seeing each other, no. When the person, if your child gets into admission, get to university, you people will come for graduation. You people will come for school meetings if there is any. If the child is getting married, you people will still meet again. So it's internal, it's forever. If they start having children, maybe the day you're coming to visit, you people will clash in your daughter or your son's house. So you people should find a way to have a civil relationship with each other. You don't have to be lovers anymore, but find a way to respect each other. All right. If you never been in an abusive relationship, you never understand what's when you are in other countries. If you okay, let me read this again. Coming from Joy Johnson. Thank you so much, Joyce. Joyce said, if you never been in an abusive relationship, you would never understand was when you are in other countries. Mm, I don't understand this very well, but I know she might be thinking about if you have never been in an abusive relationship, you will not understand it, especially when you live in other people's countries. Maybe that's what Joyce is trying to pass here. So, Joyce, if you're here, you can make your conversation more clear so we can have a better understanding. So the thing is, finding healing before you start another relationship. And if there are kids, like the case of Funke and her ex, they have beautiful twins together. They will definitely meet in one way or the other. School PTA meetings, yes. If he wants to be a present father, not an absent father, they will definitely meet. And then other events, birthdays, graduation, school admission, weddings, grandchildren, you would forever meet this person. So that's the reason why they should be able to foster a better or workable relationship between them. And I'm saying the same thing as well to Korra and Justin. This issue of fighting each other on Facebook, on social media, they should both take a moment and think it through. There is no point fighting each other because you know what? You will forever see each other eyeball to eyeball. You will definitely meet physically. You people are exchanging children. And also, when they start going to school, you will be there for PTA meetings. When they are old enough to go to university, you want to take them to school together to visit their campuses the first time. Graduation, you people will see. Wedding is a long haul, it's forever. So, this is the time for you people to tell all those people fighting for you guys to stop. Justin, tell your people to stop, that you're tired. And Korra will do the same so that your children will thank you guys later in life. Find a way to have a civil conversation. You don't have to continue to do this all the time. It's not healthy. All right. Not deadbeat father. Yeah, if the person is not interested in being in the life of their children, that's where the problem comes. The Chief family, thank you for joining me today. Longest time. Happy New Year. How are you doing? All right, Gorex, I'll be running up today. It's a beautiful day. The weather is looking up and warming up for me. What do you have to say? What do you have to say about the, will I say, we already talked about when it's good and when it's not good. There is no specification of time, as in 2 years, 3 years. It depends on when the individual heals and decide to move on. The person should move on. What do you have to? Oh, I have somebody here. Delicious Amy, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I'll be running up in the next 20 minutes. So we are trying to do summary of what we have discussed today, because I like to have lessons for anybody coming to watch this live stream at the end of the day. So, Gores, I'll be asking you, what message are you going to send to young folks that might come to watch this video in the future, or even women that might find themselves in situation like this? Their ex-husband remarries after 9 months. Do you think, okay, let me change that. Do you think this remarrying after 9 months or quickly remarry is going to have an impact in the woman's life in the case of Funke Akindele? Do you think so?
I don't think it will have any impact on Funke's life at the moment. I think because she's busy at the moment.
Mhm.
It's just I don't know the relationship, what they agreed on between her ex-husband and herself with the children, how they will get involved with the children. So if she's not giving too much gap in attending to her own children, to have that impact in the twins' life, then I don't think she'll be as affected. People will only talk. But with the guy, I don't know the room he has to come into the children's life as well to make it an impact as well, maybe school runs and any other things. But the lesson for that I think others should pick off is that they should think of the children as well when they are trying to separate. They shouldn't be because of the children stay together if it's an abusive home, but they should kind of um agree on how to co-parent in regards to that, to the children's upbringing, how they will work things accordingly that will not bring people's attention to them, bringing things on social media and all that. That's all I think. They should think of the children and how to work things out with the children's upbringing.
All right. Thank you so much, Gores. You've been an amazing co-host today. I don't even know how to thank you. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. And I have another one here. My beautiful, my
When I saw her, I was so happy, like I'll go. Delicious, thank you.
thank you,
Hi.
delicious Amy. Thank you.
I
You're
really
walking
Good
the
need
street.
evening.
keep running.
Yes, I went to drop something. I'm just coming back. I was saying once I come back from there and I get home, I'll use the house router. Let's let me just use my mobile data. Not knowing that you're already rounding up. Chai. Sorry I came late. So
Yeah, we've been talking for 1 hour, 37 minutes. You can
chai.
understand.
Yes,
My
yes.
family, they are beginning to wake up. So I usually
To
do this
wake up.
early. Yeah, so that I will round up before they wake up for breakfast.
I'll see you
Yeah.
guys later, yeah?
Dorit, you're
Thank you so much,
welcome.
Doris.
Good
Thank you. You're
evening.
nothing but amazing.
Thank
God
you.
bless you real
Good
good.
evening.
I really
You're welcome.
appreciate your time. I appreciate your contribution. God bless you real, real good. So, Emmy, I'm going to ask you, how are you holding on? How are you doing?
Ah, oh, so as you can see, I'm fine.
Thank
I'm
God.
fine. I'm better. I'm better. Yes, I'm better. The discussion for today was it not Funke Akindele? The husband, the ex-husband,
Yeah.
getting married after 9 months.
Yes.
I don't know how people, meet someone in the space of 9 months and get married to them. Don't know how they do it, but to me, I just feel well that tells a lot. Maybe the man was not even really into the marriage with Funke, Maybe, I don't know, but to me, you really, really, really loved your wife and it didn't work out. 9 months, to me, I feel that's very, very short. Very, very short. To get married, though, to me, to me.
Okay.
And I also feel for Funke, no, the only way I feel it might affect her is that it will start making people see her like, oh, maybe she was really the problem in the marriage. But the way I see Funke is not someone that really cares about what they say, who not say. So she might not really care, but some people start telling her, you see, now that the man has gone to marry, that means she was the problem. But at the end, people will always talk. I just wish them the best, Jared. I wish
Okay.
them the best.
But do you think the him marrying at this election period is actually a good thing or is it a bad thing? You know why I asked?
Oh,
You talked about your feeling for Funke, it might affect her. So because she's contesting for this election and the election is coming up next weekend. So do you think
that's what I'm that's
psychologically
what
do you
I'm
think
saying. One thing about politics is that take it or leave it, your marital status affects you. People love, candidates that have a family, especially here in Nigeria.
but
What happened to the
let me say
woman?
something here. Lagos
Okay,
is an exception. Lagos don't
okay.
care. It's an exception.
They care. Oh, that what they
Mm.
tell you about it. They care.
Remember Kofo Bokono. You've been in
Mm,
Lagos. You remember her at the
mm,
time? Yeah, at the time there was.
mm,
I think she contested for. I can't remember what she contested for in Lagos those years, but she wasn't a
mm.
married woman or something like that, and people did not dislike her. Lagos is different. Anything about
Actually,
Lagos is different.
it's not even about like this. No, 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 no one would dislike you for not being married. No.
Yeah.
What I'm just saying is that some people will, for example, if they want to start comparing you and your opponent, they'll be like, oh, this one is married with two children, this one has left her husband. Mm, mm. So I just felt that they would have just patched the marriage the after election before.
I understand that part, but then again, remember they said negative publicity can also be a good thing. So maybe the guy wants some
Mm.
traffic, and this is the time to sell that message. And this is the
Let
time to
them,
get
let them,
that.
let them go and sit down.
So, guys, you guys, if you don't know Delicious, I mean, she's another beautiful lady on YT Street here. She does live streams as well, and I love hearing her opinion. It's unfortunate
Thank
she was
you,
busy
baby.
this morning. I really, really love reading her comments. And she doesn't shy away from expressing herself. That's one thing I love about this beautiful young lady. And if you don't know,
Thank
when we
you.
talk about election, all the things that went through election, the election affected her too. She lost a lot during this election. They
Mm.
demolished and burnt her business because of this election going on in Nigeria. So but she's a strong woman and she's doing so well with her family. God will continue
Doing
to
well,
help.
oh, doing very well.
So,
Yeah,
so
thank
host,
you.
delicious here. I don't even know which one I should be calling you, delicious or Ami. I think
Yeah,
Ami.
you what?
Ami, right?
Delicious, Ami, anyone.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
I was trying to say something. I've done live stream here when they said Korra Obidi is already dating a man just after a few months after divorce. And I said,
Mm,
if this were to be a woman that remarried after
mm,
9 months, the world would
mm,
have shredded the likes of Korra into pieces that they would
mm.
campaign for their social media to be shut down permanently. But when he's a man, the society, they don't really care much about it. They don't. What do you have to say?
Well, for me, I care. Can you just get married the space of 9 months? When did people meet? When did people even know each other? Don't you feel where you're a divorcee? If you're coming out of a marriage that didn't work, you want your next one to work. So
Yeah.
you obviously take your time. I know you might say, you don't need so much time to know someone. My dear, time helps. So time helps to review a lot in relationship. It's not even dating, marriage. People even planned wedding. And we all know that wedding planning takes at least 1 month or 2 months. So that means people were even planning to get married in just 7 months. To me,
Wait, it depends
that's
on the wedding,
severe.
though. From the pictures we saw, it's not a big wedding. It's just a small wedding. That wouldn't take you forever to plan. And also,
Actually,
I've
okay.
planned a wedding. I was one of the planners, not the but I had people in Nigeria. We planned a wedding
Mm.
within 1 month. Everything was done, and the
Actually,
wedding
when I
happened.
say planning wedding, I don't mean like the main event. Like,
Okay.
getting to meet his family, meet her family.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
all those people you will go and
The
meet.
marriage itself.
All those things take like, let's say, 1 month.
I
Or if people
know.
are very fast,
The
4
marriage, the
weeks.
marriage itself takes a longer time because you
Mm-hmm.
go to do introduction. They might
Hmm.
ask you guys to
So
come back
meaning
in
by
the next
seven
three
months,
months.
he has already moved on. I was ready to marry. Exactly, exactly. It was just all those things 9 months. I beg. It tells a lot. It really, really tells a lot. Even those days in secondary school when they used to break our hearts, it used to take us 2 years before we move on. Talk more of marriage that had children.
That secondary school own is what I did not try. My mother will kill you before you get home. That's it. You'll
And
be
they'll
there.
make you out and you
You
will
know,
not
in
eat.
secondary school, my classmates, if they finish, because I did a day school, so they'll be rubbing powder to go back. I was like, hey, you
Mm.
people are painting your face. What will your mother say? They say, their mother will not be home when they get home. Now it's okay. Oh. My own will not be home, but she will still find out that I rub powder, and I don't know how she does it. When she comes back,
Pond's powder. Pond's.
white powder. Oh. You say which white powder? Then what did he say? I beg, what will your mother do? Nothing now. She's a mother. My dear, I tried rubbing powder with my classmates. That day I didn't
A
know.
transparent lipstick.
Hey, my mother came home. Oh, you don't they rub powder, they come back. Now who they rub powder for? Now who they rub powder for?
I
So
can
the thing is,
imagine.
heartbreak itself, when they serve you breakfast, is actually a very difficult thing to recover from. Talk more of a divorce. I will say 9 months
Mm-hmm.
to me is too short because does that mean that they knew each other
So,
before divorce while in the marriage with Funke? It could be somebody that he has met in the course of his business or something. I would say 9 months is too short because, like we all know, you have to get into relationship, try to know the person enough to say yes, I want to meet your family, I want to take it to the
hmm.
next level. So,
Hmm.
or maybe there was a question I asked Gorex here. Could it be it was an arranged marriage? It could be.
For a divorcee, arranged marriage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be. It could be an arranged marriage. I mean,
But all the divorcees I know are very smart people when it comes to marriage. You know why? But they always tell you once bitten, twice shy. They
hmm.
are coming from something that they never want to go into again.
You
So
know good
even if
ones, though. You know good divorcees, though. Because the ones I have here, I, I know of one man. He has brought 4 women from Nigeria.
ah ah
4 women, yes.
or
And then
bazaar,
he's living with the fourth one now. So we don't know what has happened in that one. The rest three are all, divorced. So
hmm,
he will just marry, quack, 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 he will go back to Nigeria again and bring another one. And
hmm,
don't think this man is he has a PhD. Oh.
hmm.
Yes, he has a PhD. 4 women. So that's why I say the people you know are good ones.
No, the ones I know, they will tell you that anything that will make them get married again. If you don't see where they used to even scrutinize the man to make sure they don't go into that thing again. 9 months to me is small,
You
very
see?
small.
You
It's
see?
small.
Hmm.
It's small. Be it man or be it woman, it's small. It's not as if it's your first time. Like you say you have those butterflies in your tummy. It's not your first time. Yes. Oh, you're going to the gym.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. It's called chewing gum love, according to my mom. Hey, Claudette, thank you for joining me. I didn't see you. I'm just seeing you now. Happy Sabbath to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So I'll be rounding up today's live stream, and I want to thank you guys, especially all of you that graced my screen today. Thank you, Delicious Annie. Guys, check her
You're
out.
welcome.
Just like her name sounds, Delicious. She makes delicious recipes, and I tell you, you're gonna love something about her. Yes, True Crime with Vanessa. Welcome. I'm still here, but I'm
Oh,
rounding up.
please, I have to go. I'm about to drive out. I have to go. Okay.
It's all right, beautiful.
Bye.
Thank you for joining me. Thank you. All right. Thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate all of you. It's been an interesting conversation for me today, and your contributions made it so. Thank you guys for sharing your opinions. Thank you guys for sharing your thoughts in the comment section. And I believe I was able to capture all the comments today. So, what are the lessons we have to learn about what we discussed today? We talked about Korra's music, the toxic love. And I did start by saying that I made a live stream telling people that that was purely on business, but they came out saying the guy was Korra's lover. That wasn't Korra's lover. Korra and the guy, they are artists, so they now use visual to express what Korra's marriage was with her ex-husband. So that video is very interesting. You need to watch it, give it a share. Yes, that's how you can promote it. Another sister on social media platform. And what are lessons to learn from discussion? If you watch that video, they're about 3 minutes and 38 seconds. So if you watch that video, you see their love was intense. It was passionate. And then come with the heartbreak, come with everything, and even breakfast being served. So you have to be able to know when you get into a relationship before marriage, if there are red flags in that relationship, watch out for those red flags. Most times it's extremely difficult for adults to change. So if you see a behavior that you don't like, that will be the time to run before you get to say I do. If you think this behavior, you cannot tolerate this, you don't know how to come around this behavior, the person is not changing even after promising that he's gonna change, walk away, don't even get married with that person. And then when you get into the marriage, let's assume the love was so blind in your case that you got into the marriage and the marriage itself is very abusive. You don't have to remain there. Remember, your life is very important. You are precious. You are beautiful. God did not create you for you to be, to be used as a punching bag. God created you for a reason. You are the resemblance of God's image. You are looking just like God according to the Bible if you're a Christian. So don't let yourself to be a punching bag if that marriage is not working. My sweetheart listening to me, my dear friend, you being a woman or a man, walk away for it because your sanity is very important. Your well-being is very important. And until you are alive, that's when you'll be able to speak. If you're gone and 6 feet behind, below the earth, you cannot talk again. Nobody will hear your story. Nobody will learn from your lesson. So Korra Obidi's experience is an experience that people should learn. She wrote a book. I said her book is filled with life lessons, and don't doubt me for it. Pick a copy and read and find out for yourself. It will teach you the kind of people you're going to allow in the life of your children, and as well in the life of your adult children when they are getting to adulthood, 18 and above. You'll be able to learn one or two things that will read the book and let your eyes be open on things you need to know. All right, guys. And we talked about Funke Akindele's ex-husband remarrying after 9 months. To me, 9 months is rather too early because I will be asking the question, how long have you known this woman you want to marry? Was it an arranged marriage? If it's an arranged marriage, maybe you're going on the assurance of the person that arranged the marriage for you, that that person is a good woman or a good man. Maybe based on that, they're just trusting themselves. But for a man that been married once, twice, 3 times, or 4 times, there is no rush in getting into another marriage. If you've been married once, twice, three, 4 times, there is no rush. Take your time so that you can also go through the healing process of the whole thing before you get into another relationship. Unless you just want to get into another relationship and get out of it in the next 6 months. But if you want to have an enduring relationship, you have to heal from your past. You have to sit yourself down, ask yourself vital questions on where did I miss it with Mrs. A, Mrs. B, Mrs. D? Where did I miss it with all these ladies? What is it that they were doing that I could not tolerate that made me walk away from all of them? When you realize that, you now start examining it as though examine it and find out where you are failing also. Take responsibilities for the actions you feel that, oh, I did wrong here, and work on those responsibilities. By the time you work on them, you come out as a fresh person to be ready for another relationship. And if your mind tells you that I'm ready to move on with another relationship, then go for it. We don't have a timeline that will say it has to be 20 years. No, it has to be 2 years. It has to be 6 months. You are the person that is going to determine the right time for you. But make sure you heal from the previous one before jumping into another relationship. So, guys, having said all about that, I want to make sure that today has been amazing for you. Go out there. If you have a sunlight, enjoy the sun. And if you have cold weather, if you can stand the cold, enjoy the cold as well. Enjoy the breeze. Make yourself happy, because the world we live in is full of negativity. But find something that will cheer you up. Find something that will encourage you. And if you're meeting me for the first time, this is your first time on my channel, don't make it your last. Remember to come back again on Tuesday, Thursday, and as well on Saturday to discuss life issues with me here on my channel. I love you guys. I thank you guys, and I appreciate all of you. And I hope you guys gave me a like for this live stream. I hope you guys give me a thumb up for this video. Please, if you haven't, it's not late to thumb up this video for me before you leave. Like I said, like I say in my channel, in my live streams, I say this all the time, that you are beautiful. Yes, you that is watching me. Your life is treasured. Your life is important. Your life is appreciated. You are the resemblance of Christ. Until you start seeing yourself as precious, nobody will ever see you like that. If you don't value yourself, nobody will value you. So I need you from today moving forward, value yourself, appreciate yourself, and tell yourself that you are indeed a beautiful soul. And if you think there are areas you need to work on your life, especially those that will come on social media and be tearing each other down as though they've known those persons from the very first day they were born, please work on your life to find out something good about your life so that you can be able to see something good in another person's life. Treasures G's, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. I've been on almost 2 hours. I don't want to exceed 2 hours today. I don't want to. I want to appreciate all of you for joining me. I want to appreciate all of you for joining me. Like I usually end my live stream by telling you how beautiful you are, how important you are to your family, and even to God and to your community, to your generation. Make use of that time. Don't waste it. Don't waste it on negativity. No. Make use of that time. Thank you so much, Joy. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me today. You are nothing but amazing. Thank you for your contribution, Joy. I really appreciate them. Kiss, kiss to you. Thank you so much. And big hug to you as well. Thank you. So remember, you're beautiful, you woman. Remember, you're handsome, you man listening to me. And find out something positive to talk about. It's not all about shading people. It's not all about throwing shades and calling names. Find out something that when someone walk into your channel or into your page, they will see something to go home with. I know a lot of people are fighting for Korra and fighting for Justin. You guys should stop. There is no Team Korra, Team Justin. Think about their children. If you really love Korra, if you really love Justin, think about their children. Think about their children. These people you guys are doing this for, you guys are continuing separating them. But they need to be finding a way to find closure so that they will be able to journey this life together. They have two amazing kids to take care of. They will go for school parties. They will go for school graduation conferences. They will go for admission runs together. How about marriages? How about grandchildren? It's going to be on and on and on. Instead of you tearing them apart of thinking you're fighting for them, encourage them to have a civil conversation on how they are going to raise their amazing children. All right, Korra's son is over and apart. All right, I'll be talking about Funke. I've talked about it before. We talked about it. Funke is contesting for election. If you love her, go support her in this upcoming election. Support her if you love her enough. If you think they have what it takes to rule the state of Lagos, go give her your support. And also for the marriage, I don't see this marriage from the ex affecting her. She's very busy right now. She will have less time to even think about it, but more time to think about her election. We talked about Tonto Dike. Tonto Dike, as of today, is campaigning in Rivers State. So Tonto Dike still has a political ambition in mind when she was passing the messages of Basbos with her ex. People should heal, find healing. And if you find healing from a broken relationship or a bad marriage, you'll be able to foster the next chapter. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Until I see you next time. Remember, you're beautiful. Remember, you're important. You're worthy. Remember, you're appreciated. Remember to love yourself enough so you can be able to show me love. Yeah, if you don't love yourself, you can't show me love. You don't have anything to give me if you haven't loved yourself enough. So do me well by loving yourself enough so you can show me love by joining me on my next discussion. And also remember to be kind to yourself so you can show kindness to others. I usually say all the time that kindness is a muscle that you should get one. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for being amazing. All of you. I thank all of you. And until I see you on Tuesday, stay well, be well, and be blessed. Bye all.